What is up, BeatStars family? Welcome into another episode of BeatStars Academy. Today we have a very exciting new style of episode for you guys, and we're doing the Pro Page Review Special. Every week on BeatStars Academy, we take 30 minutes or half of the show to review everybody's pro pages. We take submissions from the chat, and we take submissions from our opportunities page on beatstars.world. But today, since it was such a popular segment, we're going to be spending the entire show doing that. So an hour of pro page reviews. Again, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jamil. If you're new to the show, I'm joined by Levii Beats. Say what's up, Lee.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing, Jamil? How's your week been so far?
I'm doing well. I'm excited. We've had this special plan for a couple of weeks now, and I love reviewing pro pages. It's my favorite part of BeatStars Academy. So I'm excited to get some more in and check some of these pages out.
Yeah, definitely. I'm super excited about reviewing some of these pro pages today. We've seen some dope ones over the past couple of weeks. Some really dope, kind of services ideas, all these kind of extras that people probably don't even realize that you get with pro pages as well. Merchandise and stuff like that as well. So we're going to be checking out people's merchandise as well, which is going to be cool. We're going to just check out. We've got a ton of submissions, so thank you for everyone that has submitted. We're also going to drop the submission opportunity in the chat as well at some point, so you can, for anyone that's joined the show and is not actually fully aware of that you can actually get us to review your pro pages, then we're going to send you a link so you can actually send us those so we can check them out. As you well know, like Jamil said, we generally try to spend 30 minutes at the end of these shows to try and review pro pages, but today it's solely pro page reviews. So me and Jamil have been excited since last week. We come up with this idea last week, was like, yes, that's a great idea, let's do that. So yeah, so we probably have some housekeeping kind of stuff to do at the beginning. I don't know if we've got any new playlists that we want to show people, some opportunities. I don't know if you want to do that or just go straight into pro page submissions. It's up to you.
So I dropped the link to submit, beatstars.world/opportunities. Scroll to the bottom of the page, I believe, or somewhere on there, it should say Pro Page Reviews. Click on that. You could still submit and be reviewed today. We want to review people that are in the chat so they can get our feedback live, and we could talk to them, highlight, point out some things that we noticed that we like, some suggestions that we have. So make sure if you submitted, you make yourself known that you're here. You could still submit right now at beatstars.world/opportunities. So submit. Let us know you're here, and we might be able to get to your page today.
Yes.
All right, cool. So one more quick thing before we get started. I wanted to announce that we're offering another new segment on BeatStars Academy starting next week. It's to try to get everybody in the chat a little bit more involved and more engaged. We're going to be sending out a request on Instagram, on our Instagram stories, to submit a video question. Any question you have about the BeatStars platform, you'll be able to submit a question and we'll feature you. We'll play your question live on the show and we'll answer it. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be coming up in the next couple of days.
That's super cool, that one.
Yeah. So
I'm looking forward to seeing what people's questions are.
Yeah.
And see what kind of information we can provide them. Yeah.
We usually take them in the chat, but it would be cool to get some video questions, show everybody on the show, give you a little bit of shout out, and get to your question and answer it live. All right. Cool. I think we can get started. Let's bring up our first pro page.
So look, I just see someone that mentioned they submitted, so I'm going to have a look. See if I can actually find it. There's actually a long list. So if you see anyone in the chat that says they've submitted, Jamil.
So I see Fraud by Fresh.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to get. Yeah, I found it. Literally just submitted, which is great.
Awesome.
So let me just grab that.
If you've submitted right now, if you've submitted in the last couple of days, please let us know in the chat.
Yes. So let me just share my screen. Make sure.
What's up, everybody joining in? Thank you for joining us on BeatStars Academy. And here's our first pro page.
Thanks everyone for joining. So this is Prod by Fresh. So thank you very much for submitting. Got the pop-up mailing list. It's always a good sign when we see that. We had a discussion about that last week as well, I believe. Actually, the whole tutorial was based on that, wasn't it? I can't remember now. These weeks go so quick.
Right.
Yeah, so that's great to see that you've got that. Maybe suggest putting something in there to try and grab their attention, and just offer them something so you can actually, because currently at the moment they're thinking, well, what am I signing up for? What I'm actually getting by giving you my email address, right? So have a little thought about that. It's always good to see that. I didn't click off on that either, so that was a good sign, good start to the show. Yeah, we've got the Facebook Messenger coming up is there as well, which is cool. You can change the color of this, by the way. So in the pro page section on the main marketplace, you can actually change the color of that. So you can change the color of that to match your branding and stuff. So I'd maybe suggest doing that. Totally up to you, but that's just my opinion.
I want to do a quick shout out, a quick point out to some people asking.
Sure.
We do see questions from everywhere on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope. So feel free to ask us from whatever platform you're watching. But the most active chat is on Twitch at BeatStars.live. So feel free to drop your pro page name in any of the chats that you're watching. We will see them.
Cool. So what's your first impressions of this pro page? I'm actually kind of really liking it. It looks very, what's the word? Retro.
Right. Yeah. I like it too. I do. I like the contrast between the logo and the main homepage background with the fresh logo against like the gray sort of staticky looking background. And I think this is a nice touch here with the featured track Fritos. And I really love the artwork on that.
Yeah, the artwork is actually really cool. You can see that there as well. So I would, just my piece of advice, I would maybe go with that kind of theme because that's working really well. Because at the moment, I wouldn't say they're mismatched, but it's kind of a little bit, then, it doesn't kind of really match up.
I really like the styles on the Fritos track. Actually, I kind of want to listen to it. Can we play that Fritos track?
Yeah, let's go. Let's try and see what this is about. So this is a Carti by Yachty type beat. Can you hear that?
Yep.
Okay. Could actually probably just let that play in the background whilst we're checking out the rest of the pro page. Can you still hear that?
Yeah, still hear it.
Okay, well, so we'll just leave that playing whilst we're checking out the rest of the pro page, right? But dope.
So yeah, I would definitely recommend like maybe updating the rest of your track artworks to like maybe not necessarily match the style completely if it doesn't make sense for the track, but it really does stand out with all the other track artworks being a little bit more dull. So, and that's kind of what made me want to listen to this one, just because it seemed like there was a little bit more work, a little bit more thought put into the artwork. So that's definitely something to consider. Yeah,
and I think it goes with the whole branding because to me this kind of looks very retro kind of vibes-ish. And that's, even though it doesn't match that, that seems kind of very retro to me too, you know? So I think, that would be a good idea to kind of have that matching throughout. But great job anyway, that's good stuff.
Right.
So we can see that all the tags are very similar, related to the trap genre, which is cool. There's actually a West Coast one there as well, which is cool. Scroll down a bit.
Something that I do notice is that only some of the tracks are available for free download.
Yes.
I'm not sure if there was a specific reason for that, but I mean, offering free downloads for your tracks is always a good idea. And so maybe you should update them if that's something that you think would help you. I think.
Some people might decide to not do that if they're collaboration tracks, maybe potentially. You know, the collaborator may not want them to offer a free download, but I do that on all of mine personally myself, because obviously I'm a user of the platform too. But I actually offer every beat for a free download, because you just never know. Just grab some people's attention. idea.
I want to check out the sound kits or the merch. Let's check out the merch.
Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for them. Oh, hold on. Okay.
Ooh,
Got the
okay.
mask.
Immediately, that face mask stands out to me.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is super dope. So that's like a, sorry, I'm looking at it on the streaming.
Yeah.
Screen, so it's a little
So
bit
it says,
it's like an ocean-y thing, right?
yeah, so he's actually called it a breeze face mask, which is kind of really cool. Kind of a good name, since it's kind of like, you know, water, waves and kind of stuff, which is pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah, I actually really like that. My advice with the merchandise, because currently you don't see it on the main page, this kind of looks a bit bare. You've got your tracks and your licensing info, but if you set up your merchandise as you can set it up as a featured one. You can select up to four, I think.
Right.
You can actually have them show on the main page, because people might not necessarily, you know, be thinking about clicking these menus up here.
Right.
So,
yeah. So if you don't know how to do that, on the merchandise page in your BeatStars account, you would hit the star button to feature them, and then you would go into customize, your customize drop-down menu for your pro page, and then you would have to you would have to toggle on the merchandise homepage section.
yeah.
So that's how you would get that to appear.
Yeah. Let's check out the sound kits as well then. Trap Essentials Volume 1. That's pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah, I
if
like
you
that.
click on it, does it say like what kinds of sounds are featured in them?
Let's have a look. Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
It's good. 808s, kicks, snares, hi-hats, one shots. So it looks like it's
and there's
drum based. Yes. Let's try that. Okay.
No, yeah, this is definitely
Wow.
good. Something I want to point out to everybody who's selling sound kits. Oftentimes we see sound kits and there's no preview, and people don't say what's in the sound kit.
Yeah, it's
So
really
you have to
important
look
that you
at
have
it.
that.
Yeah, you have to look at it from a customer's perspective. You know, why would they buy it if they don't know what's in it? You know what's in it, but you need to give that information to the customer before they're going to be willing to spend a little bit of money to get these sounds.
Definitely.
So great job there, Fresh.
Yeah, definitely. And another thing as well, you know, for those, you know, fill out your biography, you know, fill out the bit about yourself, because you'll be surprised how much that me and Jamil always look at this page. Every week we're like, oh, let's find out a bit more about this person. So more than likely the artist is going to do the same. So definitely make sure that you use this. You know, you've got some good information there, but you could potentially, you know, provide a bit more, you know, tell them how much experience you've had, if you've had any kind of credits or anything like that. Obviously, if you haven't, and it doesn't matter, but there's some things in there you could put, like if you're talented at a specific instrument or something, you play guitar or something, you know, it's always worth putting that kind of stuff in there. It just shows yourself off a little bit more. So yeah, overall, this is a great job. I think we should maybe jump on to the next one.
Yeah, let's get to the next one. Thank you.
For anyone else? Yeah, thank you, Fresh, for doing that. Appreciate that. Was there anyone else in the chat that you're sure? I'm just gonna grab a random one.
Yeah,
for now, maybe.
Next?
Let's just go to the top of the list. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one at random. Let's go with Hassan Records.
Cool.
Cool. I don't know if they're in the chat or not, but they can probably go back and watch this video again if we're giving any good tips.
Okay, cool. And I have one for next too.
Okay, cool.
Exclusively from the chats from now on. So if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, make sure you submit and let us know you're here in the chat. We will get
cool. Cool stuff. So yeah, first off, it looks like they're using one of our themes potentially, which is cool, which is the dark theme or the black theme, I think. Yeah, I kind of like this font.
That is cool.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool, especially when you see it in the buttons and stuff. It looks pretty cool.
I like the color. It stands out really
well.
Yeah.
This is, I don't know if you can see that on your side, but this is just slightly a little bit difficult to see.
Yeah, I'm having trouble reading. I can't tell if it's because obviously I'm looking on a smaller.
Yeah, I think it might be because of the color. I'm not sure. So I'm
Right.
just trying to see what these tags are, but
Mhm.
I can read it. Maybe it's just my screen's not that bright. Good to see again. I noticed that on the last play. Oh man, I need to get a new mouse. Yeah, all the information about the licenses. What else we got? Oh, we got some services. Okay,
Cool. Let's talk about the
custom
services.
beat, commercial voiceover. Wow, that's cool.
Cool.
Let's have a look.
Yeah,
See
let's
what.
click on that. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, let's click on that. Quote requested as well. So we like to see that as well because that creates a conversation with your client.
Right.
Most people that use ProPage know that you've got two options. You've got the fixed option, and then you've got the quote kind of request kind of option too, which is cool. So let's read this.
Cool.
I will record you a voiceover for your commercial, video, skit, act, etc. I have a basis for male voice that is best suitable for serious commercial purposes, motivational speeches, or MC-like announcements. If you want to hear examples of previous recordings I have done, feel free to message me about it and you will get a taste of my vocal capacities. That's great. I actually really like that. It's a really cool idea. I've not really seen that done before. So if you've been like a radio presenter in the past, or if you've had some like radio experience, this is something that you could offer as like a commercial voiceover kind of thing, which is kind of cool.
Right.
Yeah, I've never seen that. It's always, I always like to see like different services that are being created, like thinking right outside the box, you know. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, no, I love unique services. We spent like a good like half hour talking about it on one of the last couple of shows. Where,
Yeah.
you know, it's a great way to make yourself stand out from other pro pages or other sellers in sort of this community that's primarily focused on selling beats. BeatStars offers you the opportunity to be much more than just a beat seller. And you can sort of let that shine through the services section. If you have any unique skill or experience, you may not even think it directly relates to music, but things like, you know, voiceovers, things like graphic design, these are services that people need. And your reach isn't just limited to people who are buying music. You could also be selling these kinds of things to other producers on the site, building great relationships with them. If you have services that, you know, you could offer to each other that are unique to your own life experiences. One thing that I would like to point out is that instead of requiring people to contact you first to hear your reel, if you have a reel, you can just link a video right in the service page.
Yep.
And show them right off the bat. Because creating an extra step like that just to see if they like your work could be discouraging for some viewers. They would probably like to see your work right off the bat, and then it eliminates a whole extra step.
That's very true. That is definitely a good idea. On one of our past live streams, we actually showed people how they could actually link a video, didn't we? I think we done that was a few.
We did, yeah. So what
few
you
weeks
can do
ago.
in the services, there's actually, if you just paste in a YouTube video link, the BeatStars will recognize that it's a YouTube link.
Oh,
and
okay.
automatically convert it for you.
Okay, that's cool. I never really knew.
In a blog post as well. So we have a video coming out today about setting up a blog post. And in that video, I demonstrate how pasting a YouTube link in the metadata or in the bio section and BeatStars will automatically create a YouTube embed link. So when people click on the page, they'll be able to see it.
That's really good. Yeah, that's something that I feel it should be utilized, really. You know, it gives you that extra personal touch, doesn't it? You know, which is cool. I just noticed something. I don't know if you can see it on your side, but their logo, this person's logo in the corner up here, Persan Records, is really cool. It's like a silhouette of themselves. Because I just noticed the person in the picture, and then you can see it's them. So that's really cool. I really like that idea. So it's like a side profile, you know, like a silhouette kind of thing. So they've got biography, which is cool. Music producer and artist based in Stuttgart, Germany, mainly specialized in hip hop, rap, R&B, and trap. So that's cool. That's again, it's kind of you don't have to go overboard, I don't think, with biographies or the about page, whatever you like to call it. But it's cool to just let them know a little bit about you. So obviously, they can see here that you know you specialize in a certain kind of genre, but you're also telling them where you're from. So that's kind of cool, because people are interested in all that stuff, would you believe it or not?
Right.
Especially if they've never really been able to speak to you, they wouldn't understand where you was from. So it's kind of cool, you know. And it could, you never know, it actually might be someone that's looking for someone in your area. So it's a really cool thing to do. But yeah, I actually really like this one.
I like this page. We'll probably move on to the next one, but
Yep.
I give this page a B. I think it is a really good page. There's a couple of things to add, like we were suggesting, and to work on. But this is a great start. So thank you for submitting.
Yes, appreciate that. And just, you know, we're going to go over a lot of different pro pages today, and we're going to be dropping different things on each one. So, you know, make sure you go back and watch these videos as well, because it may give you some really good ideas about what you can do with yours. Because we don't want to be, you know, saying the same things on every page. We want to bring up different things and different ideas, so you guys and girls get a more of a broader idea rather than just us singling, you know, specific things out. So, did you have the next one?
Do you see a submission from KP Bot?
Let's have a look. I'll do the Command F.
Classy Beats too, if you find Classy Beats.
KB.
KP Bots or Classy Beats. They're going to be the next two, if you can find them.
Ah, yes. KP Bots with 2 T's, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. That's not a good sign.
I think there's 2 S's in BeatStars. Just remove that.
Oh, yeah. Good spot.
Super little on my screen, but I noticed it.
Good spot, man. No, just still not. Let me make sure. That's strange. Could maybe just try the default URL, right? See if it comes up. I can even spell it right. Try that.
There we go.
We're here. Cool. So yeah, guys, when you submit it, just make sure, so we don't have these issues, you know, make sure you submit the right ones and test it beforehand, just so, you know, we can make sure that we actually can actually review your pro page. We don't want you to be in the chat and then not actually have us review it for you. So this is kind of cool. It's kind of a bit different. I see they're using the block theme, which is the older theme. I personally, I don't know about you, Jamil, but I actually prefer the round theme. But that's just personal taste for me.
Yeah, personally, I'm a little bit more partial to round. But, you know, if I think block, because it's a little bit older, it still functions perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Some people still prefer the look of it, and it's less common at this.
That's true. So it might help you to stand out.
A good way to look a little bit different than people.
It might help you to stand out slightly just because it's a little bit different. So that's cool. This logo is pretty cool.
Image.
Yeah. Is
that Mater from Cars over there in the top left?
yeah, it is actually. God, your eyes are really like on point today.
I'm on it today.
I feel like we should maybe listen to one of these tracks.
Let's play a track. Let's play the feature one. No time. Do you want me to share this screen?
Yeah, I might let you do that in a second.
Okay, we'll do this last one, and then I'll share my screen for the next.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's really frustrating.
It's okay, man.
They just mentioned in the chat, KP Bot mentioned that their kid loves Cars movies, so that's why they put it in. And that's a cool thing.
Probably the only person with Cars on your profile.
Yeah, I've not seen that before. A Cars toy, and then some literature about mixing tips and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of vibey. Just leave that playing in the background whilst we look at the rest of it. Okay, so we got some tracks without BPMs here.
Nice.
Guys and girls, make sure you put in your BPMs on your tracks. Makes a big difference. People know what a lot of artists are searching by BPMs as well, because they know kind of how their voice works with certain cadences and stuff for specific tracks. So it always really helps to have the BPMs in there. So it's just always, it may have just been an error, you may have just forgotten about it, because we can see that all your other tracks have got them BPMs. So
right.
Cool. Scroll down a bit, see what else we've got. They're offering some services as well, so I'm super excited to see what services they're offering. Here we go. What we got? Stickers and decals. Wow, that's a new one.
Stickers?
That's cool. Should we read what it's about?
I want to read that.
Okay, so they have a vinyl cutting machine. So their service offer to you is a window decal or sticker for $5. You will receive a decal with your social media name, with or without said social media logo. For example, my Instagram name is blah blah blah. I would have the Instagram logo followed by my name. That's actually pretty cool. That is like a real oddball service, but in a good way. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. Wait, how much? $5?
Yeah.
So you mail it to them? You do it and mail it to them for $5?
That is. I think you may have just found a customer. KP Pot, potentially. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah. That's interesting.
8 different fonts. Dang.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See, that's what I love about this show when we're reviewing these pro pages, because you just find these, you know, out of the box kind of ideas, and it's great because it gives everyone else ideas and things to think about, you know. It's really cool. Buffo's saying he wants free stickers for everyone.
A lot of people say they want some. What's the link? Let me drop it in the chat.
Okay. Do you want me to? Do you have it?
Drop the URL for the service in the chat.
Let's go. There you go, people.
See, everybody tune into BeatStars Academy. We do marketing for you too.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's really cool. I'm actually again, this is another great pro page. Just obviously the BPMs and stuff, usual stuff. Just quickly click the about page before we jump on. Okay. Stands. Okay, so it's exactly explaining to you what the KP bot stands for, which is kind of cool. Carnival Productions Beats on the Track. 2008, so they've been going for a while. So dabble in photography and make window vinyl decal stickers. I'm a father and a husband. Any questions, just ask. That's really cool. It's very kind of, it's not like too intimate, but it's intimate enough to get to know a bit about a person. You know, they're a father, got children, a husband, been producing since 2008. That's really cool. It's a good example of a good buyer, in my opinion.
Right. And Corey Freeman says you just got a customer.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Nice one.
That's awesome. All right.
So did you have another? Oh, Class C was the next one, right?
Yeah, Class C is the next one. Let me, I'll pull up the list too on mine. If you could just do this last one, sorry.
Yeah, I'll do this one. That's cool. Okay, so this is Class E. Thanks, Class E, for submitting. Yo, this is pretty cool. This is another block theme.
Oh wow, yeah, this is cool.
I like that. You're doing a bit of marketing on the front page, which is cool. Yeah, that's actually a really dope idea. So it's like buy two get one free, and you're telling them
we mentioned before, like
telling them how to
do
it as well. Like simply add 3 beats to your cart to activate this to active this deal. So it should be activate, but that's cool. Simply, yeah, that's dope. That's a really cool idea.
I love it, and I love how clear and how simple it is, and these little icons are a great call to action. It's an attention grabber. It points, like the eye gaze is pointing right to the text that we're meant to read. This is like marketing 101. This is great.
Yeah, it's dope. I really like that. It's a really, really cool idea. Should play play the first track as well. That's kind of cool as well. They're using that. That's actually really dope.
See, there's always a creative thing that, you know, that we learn on this show too.
Yeah,
Like there's no
definitely.
so obviously, like on BeatStars, PayPal and credit cards are accepted with Stripe. But for somebody who's new, the first time visiting BeatStars or first time visiting a pro page, they might not know that. And
Yes.
there's nothing else on the homepage that indicates the payment options besides, you know, within the cart page. So this is actually a great idea to include this image on
Yeah.
your. Obviously, you can't pay with Cash App, can you? But
I think you can through Stripe.
oh, Stripe accepts Cash App. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I think so. As far as I'm aware, we've seen a couple of that have gone through
Yeah.
Cash Apps. I just wanted to point out this artwork as well. By the way, this is actually super cool, super dope. Like, see, it's all matching, but also really, really, it's just cool. It's just something
super
different.
clean, like.
Yeah.
And the
I
text,
want to
and like,
actually
there's so
click.
much attention to detail with the
I want to
text
click on
highlight
one so
cover.
we can actually see it in more detail. It's a bit difficult because you've got the play button in the way, but this is actually really cool, really dope. Yeah, I'm actually really liking this. So, like you say, it's very clean. Just play this track. We'll just keep it quiet just whilst we're reviewing this.
Okay, I can already tell this is a vibe.
Yeah. Got a bit of guitar in there, which is dope. Cool. Some license information. Some bulk deals going on. YouTube.
The YouTube link too.
Yeah.
Over.
Some good views on the channel, which is dope. Okay, so we've got some services.
All right, let's check out the services.
Custom, let's browse them all. Let's go for it.
Beat mixing.
It seems like we're just heading for services today. We're so excited about the services.
Yeah. We love services. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a custom exclusive beats. Which is cool. Kind of explaining the situation there. Your own exclusive rights and all that kind of stuff. That's just cool. Send you a private link to download the beat. Beat mixing, 10 beats. Fixed price. 5 beats. Oh.
Can you click on the about section?
Yeah, let's go to that. Oh, we got some merch as well. We'll check that out in a minute.
I want to see this merch.
Okay, that's cool. It's always good to have a picture.
Right.
Could maybe, you know, provide a bit more information about yourself, potentially.
Yeah, so the reason I wanted to see is because something that Lee and I like to see when you're offering, like, you know, like a custom beat service, for example, and you have a set price, we always think it's a good idea to explain or list out your level of experience and sort of list your credentials. Obviously, people can listen to your beats and decide if they want a custom beat by, you know, deciding if they like your prior work. But it's always great if you have like 5 years of experience or you have this credit or that credit. It's always a great idea to list that out to let people know exactly, you know, the level of experience and the level of expertise they're paying for.
Yeah, I totally agree. And that's a good place to put this kind of biography is, you know, a bit more information in your biography. Obviously, you can put some information on the actual services, but it's still a cool kind of match. It's kind of matching up, you know, just telling people about yourself and stuff. So it's really cool. Obviously, you've said DM with any questions, which is fine. Well, I'm excited to check out the merch because all this has been really clean so far. So I'm guessing the merch is going to be pretty clean too.
Let's see.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I kind of this little dude in the middle of the name. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah,
just take a check out the t-shirt. Oh, we've got some different colors as well.
Different colors too.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
it's kind of, again, it's very clean.
Yeah,
as well, which is good.
Super clean. Something that we would recommend is just add a bunch more stuff. I mean, it's
definitely
it's free to offer all this stuff. So
yeah, I would definitely be adding some more stuff for sure. Definitely. I've actually probably added too much on mine, but I think it's one of the dopest features on BeatStars is that merchandise store. It's amazing, amongst a ton of others, of course, but it's one of my favorites because it's just like free advertisement, in my opinion. You know,
Especially if it's so easy too. Like you could just upload one design and then like paste it onto all the different types of
exactly, and it's so quick to do. I remember when it first came out, and obviously I was working at BeatStars at the time when it first came out, so I was kind of testing it from the customer support side. So I was like testing it on my own account, of course, and I must have had like 10 products up in about 20 minutes or something. It was crazy. And since then I've changed a lot too. But and the cool thing is you can just keep adding and keep an eye on some new products that are coming out, because they've always got new. I see one the other day. It was like a bean bag, and I thought that was super cool.
So, the face masks have been big.
Yeah,
in the last 8 months. Obviously, because of circumstances, it's not something to really get excited about. But be on the lookout for things. Printful is a really cool company that's always offering new options. So it's cool to check in and stay up to date with that.
Definitely. Do you want to share your screen? Have you got one up? Ready
Sure.
To go?
I want to give a grade again. This pro page.
Okay.
An A.
Oh, okay.
Pro page.
So we're giving grades now.
We're giving grades now on my little legal pad thing that I have here. But it would be an A+. You just need to expand on your bio a little bit more and add some.
Add some more merchandise. But good job, man. Thanks for submitting. We really appreciate everyone that's submitting. Cool stuff.
Cool. You want to take a couple of questions from the chat while I get this?
Yeah, sure. So has anyone got any questions? I'm just going to run through the chat, see if anyone has got any questions.
And so we want to do, I definitely want to get to Corey Freeman's pro page, because he's been in the chat. Let me find his really quick.
Okay, let's do that then. Prod by Fresh was asking his grade. So your grade was a B, I believe, was it not?
Oh yeah, his was a B.
Did we grade? Yeah, we did grade.
Oh, we didn't grade the last one. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
You can grade that one. What is it? What's the grade, Lee? Final verdict.
B+ for me.
B+, cool.
Yeah.
I can't find his pro page. Drop the name or drop the link of your pro page in the chat. Corey Freeman, and we'll get to yours next. For right now, we are going to do Segway Maserati, because in the chat. Let me share my screen.
Let me unshare my screen. Make sure you share your sound so we can play a track.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Vinci, hey BeatStars, how was your day? Great, thank you. How was yours?
Segway Maserati, you linked your marketplace profile, so we're doing pro page submission. So
Cloud9 is always a constant.
Yeah, we could do. Have we reviewed Cloud9 before?
No, not that I can recall. Cloud9 is always showing his face, and he's always supporting. So let's check out Cloud9. I'm sure he's submitted.
No problem. Here we go. Oh, okay. You had a pop up, and it went away for some reason. But we did see that, so that was cool.
Cool.
So you do have the Facebook Messenger chat. I don't know if we've talked about this so far. A few different people have had it, but just as a reminder, this is a very easy thing to set up. There's a tutorial on our YouTube page. You can check out how to set up ManyChat or Facebook Messenger on your pro page. And it's just a great way. You can set up a chat bot with like a chat flow or response flow that can help you complete sales and do customer service for you. So even when you're not around, your potential customers are getting responses right away. Yeah. So it's check out.
It's super cool. And the cool thing about it is you can set up a time schedule. So if you want your, so what will happen is if they message you, it will go straight through to your, obviously, your Facebook Messenger. But you can set up a bot. So if it's like you're only going to be working so many hours in a day, you can set it so like it's like an on time and an off time kind of thing, which is cool. So it allows people to be able to still get in contact with you, even if you're not kind of working or online, or because obviously BeatStars is a worldwide company, right? So there could be someone from the other side of the world that's trying to contact you, but you're asleep So it's a good way for them to feel like you're not answering them. So it's cool.
Right. All right, cool. So let's check out right off the bat. We have an interesting section. We don't see too much exclusive deals.
Yeah, I'm guessing this could be them using the. Oh, okay. So this must be albums, and they've just called it exclusive deals, I'm guessing.
It was an exclusive deal. Okay. 5 slots left. This deal is about to end. Grab while you can. You're rapper. You get 20 beats worth $1,400 for $50. So this is like this is a bulk deal. So I guess you could buy this whole album, and you get the MP3 and Wave leases for $50. That is absolutely insane.
That is insane. That's great value.
For such a quality producer like Cloud9, this is a great deal. This is a steal. I don't know if there's any artists in here right now checking this out, or we just got fellow producers in here. But Cloud9 is a super high quality producer making really unique music across all genres, super polished and amazing sound. So he's offering this deal for 1 month only. So this is pretty crazy. You should get on this.
Yeah, that's super cool.
And I don't know if this is, so I guess this is like a special curation. This is just club banger style beats that Cloud9 has. So this is great.
Yeah, so Buffo's asking what exactly is going on this page. So this is albums.
Right.
So Cloud9 has created albums, and he's using that as exactly, it's albums, which is cool. It's a cool way to offer deals. It's a cool way, especially if you're making a specific type of beat for a specific type of artist, which is cool. I like that he's using emojis on the end of each track. You could actually potentially make the emojis kind of relate to the track, you know. So like that one where you said emotional melodic guitar, you could maybe have like guitar emojis or something like that, which would be a kind of a really cool idea.
Right. So I just want to reiterate again that this exclusive deals tab is actually just the albums tab, and Cloud9 has renamed it and repurposed it. So that's something that you could do with any of these tabs. You don't have to keep the original name of the thing that it represents. So the track section doesn't have to be called tracks. Tracks that you can name the track section like crazy bangers or whatever, and it just adds like a little bit like more intrigue, like, oh, what is that? Is this like this? Is it exclusive? Or like, what is? So that's actually a really interesting and smart way to do that.
It is a very smart way to do it, for sure. Again, it's just some little marketing tricks.
Right. So this one is exclusive rights. So he's offering exclusive rights for $100 for any of these particular beats. So that again is crazy. He's offering his phone number as well to contact him and text him. That's not something a lot of people are willing to do. So that's just like, to me, that communicates that this is somebody serious about doing business and completing business. Exactly. And willing to extend and go the extra mile to make their customer happy. So that is awesome.
Definitely. I'm also interested to see the section that says credits as well. I've never seen that before. So I'm wondering, that's...
Credits is probably the, what's it called? Like the...
blog? Oh, no, the video section.
The videos. Okay. There we go.
That's cool.
That is repurposing and reinventing and reimagining and rethinking the way that a lot of these different sections are used. So this is the video section. Cloud9 has renamed it to credits, and he's linking all of the completed songs that people have made with his beats. Which is dope. That's such a cool idea. Why don't we watch one of these for a couple of seconds? Yeah, let's go for it. Which one do you want to listen to? I'm kind of liking Wrestle and Flow. Wrestle and Flow? Okay, this might just be a visualizer. Let's see though. Could be a visualizer, yeah. I want to see a music video. Okay, let's go for a music video then. What about the... Okay, cool. Okay. There we go. Can I do full screen? Will it work? Oh, okay, it's not working. Yeah, I'm gonna make you feel the rush. Feeling like a shoulder brush.
All my competition, I'm a crush.
WWE Performance Center.
I look at you when I tell you
In the
best of
ring,
luck.
this is
I'm gonna
crazy.
make you feel the rush. Yeah, feeling like a shoulder brush. Yeah,
dope.
competition, I'm a crush.
Who's this person, Cloud9?
Anybody stepping up, I look at you when I tell you best of luck.
That is dope.
Field of Us featuring Leo, something. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Rush featuring Leo. That's crazy. I
That's
gotta
dope.
click on this. What is this?
Okay.
Okay, this looks crazy. Okay, it's just still. I saw the yellow background. I was like, what is going on here? That diversity in style.
That's dope.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, resources. This is also. Let's see what this is. Oh, blog.
Blogs. That's cool.
Tax tips. 100 ways for musicians to gain 100 true fans. When to trademark your stage name and logo. 10 steps to sell out your next show.
That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of work that's been gone into this page for sure.
A lot. This is
dope.
a complete website. This is not just a beat store.
The only thing that's missing is merchandise. I can't see any merch anywhere.
Oh yeah, where's the merch?
Where is the merchandise, Cloud9?
Oh my God! Look at all this info. Look at all these descriptions.
Wow.
This is awesome. Services. Okay, there's no merch yet. We just need the merch.
Okay, he's still working on the merch.
Leo Rush is a wrestler, and you got him on the track. That's crazy. See, I haven't watched wrestling, and I never really watched NXT. The last time I watched wrestling was like 2015. I went to WrestleMania, and I was super into wrestling. And after that, I just kind of fell off. I know Roman Reigns is a thing, but I don't know. Besides that, I don't know what else is going on.
I had the ring and all the little figurines when I was younger.
Yeah.
with it had buttons on the side of it.
Oh God.
Make all the noises, but no, that's cool. Like, yeah, the only thing I would say, there was a couple of things I pointed out on this pro page, just, you know, some small improvements, was the merchandise for sure. Also the track artwork. I think you could maybe get a bit more experimentative with that. I don't know if you can go back and look at that. I don't know if you saw that. Because at the moment it's just all the same, and I'm guessing it is a picture of Cloud9 himself, I think, which is cool. But I think you could maybe be a little bit more experimentative with that, since you have been experimentative with a lot of the other things on the platform, on your pro page. Sorry, like, you know, the credits, the resources, the exclusive deals, the emojis in the track titles, which is cool. But yeah, maybe get more experimental with the artwork. But we know you do a great job anyway, Cloud9. We know you pretty well, so we know you're smashing it right now. But all these little things can just help you that little bit more.
Okay,
cool.
I'm gonna go again. I gotta do another. Grade.
Okay, here we go. What we got?
All right, drum roll. This one gets an A too.
Hey, yay.
Amazing. We just need the merch, and then we'll get A+.
Get the merch,
okay,
and you'll get an A+.
Do another one right now. Thank you again, Cloud9, for submitting.
Appreciate you. Yep.
Everybody take notes. This is a really good pro page. Okay. Who else do we got in the chat right now? Who else is here? Who's
yeah, let me have a look. I'm just trying to see who else actually submitted.
Somebody asked a little bit ago if we could review theirs. Are they still here? Matt Lender, you're still here? All right, we're going to do Matt Lender.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, let me get that. Paste it here.
Wow.
Ooh, whoa. We got some colors.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go. Okay, I love these colors. Maybe I'm just like a colorful, like, I don't know, like I got like a bright personality or whatever.
Yeah, I love seeing
the pink, the blue, the purple. That's my shit.
This just reminds me of a candy store.
Right. It's like it's like one of those lollipops, like with like the swirly lollipops. With
even the font that's used for the Matt Lender, which is cool. That's what it does. It just makes me think of maybe the fair and candy, you know, like candy floss or something.
Right.
which is cool. I really like that.
Oh, right off the bat, we got Blue Moon, which is very in line with the branding. A Matt Miller type beat.
Let's play it.
And Dominic Fike. Let's check it out.
Well, I have to talk to Matt Lender.
All right, we got some cool artists in here. We got a lot of Mac.
You just turn it down a bit so we can hear you.
If what?
Can you just turn? Yeah, so just so we can hear you.
My bad. That's my fault. Yeah, we got a lot of interesting artists here. We got some Dre, we got Dominic Fike, we got Mac Miller. So
yeah,
it's all really cool. I really like the artwork on all of these.
Yeah, that's really cool as well.
This is dope.
Again,
like cartoony type of image.
Yeah, again, it's very clean as well, but it's just it's super cool. It stands out.
Yeah, like this pinkish gray. This is like a color you don't see all the time. It's super cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out the licensing info.
Oh,
definitely want some more info here explaining the differences between these licenses. Obviously, you could hit read license to read the full thing, but somebody who's new to beat leasing, they might not understand those things. So it's up to you as the producer and the seller to make those distinctions clear.
Yeah.
So make
I
sure
like the color they've used there.
Sorry, go ahead.
I like the color that they've used behind the licenses, but it just needs to provide some more information.
Definitely. Because right now, as it stands, okay, so we have basic MP3, wave, unlimited stems, right? So the difference between these two is clear. You get an MP3 and you get a wave. And then for this one, you get stems. But what's the difference between premium wave and unlimited wave?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're implying that it's like, unlimited streams, unlimited, etc. But for somebody who's not too experienced with beat leasing, they're not going to understand that. So make sure you fill out some more info there, let people know what's up. Let's check out the About page.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, cool. Matt Lender began to produce music in 2013 and has since crafted his own sound. At the very start of his career, he dabbled with mainstream EDM and garnered support from some of the biggest names in the industry, such as Hardwell, David Guetta, and Rehab. That's awesome, name dropping. This also led to success on the radio waves and constant airtime for his music, with stations such as BBC Radio 1, Kiss FM, Sirius XM, Radio 538, and many other national and local radios playing his tracks. I mean, this is exactly what you kind of want to include in your bio. Talk about credits, talk about, experience, and sort of really like build up a reputation and build up a level of credibility for yourself and your products.
Yeah,
good job there.
Yeah, it's a great job. And again, utilize some of the other features that we offer for Pro Page, like merchandise, like we mentioned for Cloud9, the services section, albums, the blog post. That there's so many different things that you can use in different ways, as you can see from the last Pro Page, to make you stand out a bit more and just, offer a bit more than just, beats and stuff. So, albeit that's basically what, BeatStars is about, of course, but we're also giving you other options that can help you stand out a bit more and market yourself a bit more. So, but that's definitely a good biography for sure.
For sure. I really like it. Obviously, from some of the things that you've seen, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of great ideas of other things that you can include on your Pro Page. Again, I just want to mention that creating, with your Pro Page plan, creating services, sound kits, creating merchandise, this can all be done for free.
Yeah.
Including the messenger like Cloud9 had, including the pop-up to sign up for your mailing list.
Yeah.
All of these things are features that come with your Pro Page plan. So make sure you take advantage of all of them.
Definitely, for sure.
Okay, let's do another one. Who else is still here?
Let's have a look. Who else we got? Try and find someone that's in the chat. It's actually drop your name in the chat.
Submission from Toby Lofel. I don't know. Toby, are you here? Are you in the chat? You just submitted.
Oh, they just. Oh, yes. I've just seen them. I think they're still here.
Really? Okay. I want to make sure.
Toby Levii, is it?
Oh yeah, he's on YouTube. Okay, I see him. All right, Toby, we're gonna link your page. Join on BeatStars.live to talk in the Twitch chat if you want it. We're a little bit more active in here. Let me pull up your page. Here we go.
Yo.
Okay, cool. Right off the bat, very interesting background. It's kind of hard to make out. Oh, it looks like it's birds, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is birds. I think
Okay,
I
cool.
can see the beak.
Okay. You look like you're a very new user. You only have one. You only have one track.
Okay.
So thank you for joining. Being a new user,
Yes.
I definitely encourage everybody to come check out our live shows to sort of learn more and see what's going
Okay,
on.
so they started a week ago. So that's dope. Dope that you're coming to these live sessions to learn as well. That's what these sessions were about.
We're gonna listen
So
to
welcome.
It's Pop Smoke type beat. Love Pop Smoke. I listen to a lot of Pop Smoke lately. Let's just check out all the pages.
Yes,
Go
go.
to the About section. Started cooking up beats a few months ago, wondering how far I get. All right, well, let's see how
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's simple, straight to the point. I mean, how far you get is up to you and the amount of work you're putting in. So I'm excited to see what your career has going forward. Let's check out memberships. Okay, so something that you're going to want to do if you don't have any content or info in these pages, you're going to want to hit the customize drop down menu, and then you're going to want to disable these menu links because you don't want people going to pages that don't exist or don't have any content on them.
Yeah.
So make sure that you manually toggle these off so they're not showing if there's nothing on them.
Yeah.
Let's just.
I'm potentially guessing that maybe some of the others are empty as well.
Yeah, they might be. Yeah, nothing in service. So make sure you turn all these off if you don't have any content in them.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's dope. Pro page, dope start. We love the background that you put. Simple, easy color scheme. You got a little bit of information. I would definitely do some research and figure out what else you're offering with your licenses, and then let customers know about that. But besides that, welcome to the BeatStars community. Everybody in here is super nice, willing to help and give you advice. So make sure you take advantage of all that.
Yeah, and all of these live shows, Toby, as well, are recorded. So you can go back and watch these. So you can go back and watch some of these pro page reviews that we've been doing today and get some more ideas. You know, you'll see a bit more information about the licensing section and all the other stuff, the services, the memberships and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you go, if you wasn't watching from the start, then make sure you go back and watch the video again, because you'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot. Even myself and Jamil learn a lot doing these shows too. So
right.
Super cool. So thanks for submitting. Appreciate that.
Right. We're going to do one more, even if we go a little bit over, because I'm having too much fun to just stop. We are going to do Chaotic Beats still here. I believe so.
Trying to see. Yes, I think.
Let's do Chaotic Beats and then Beats by Bird really quick. Beats by Bird, can you link your thing? Because I don't think you submitted.
Yeah,
so I don't know what your URL is.
It's still here. Okay, you're gonna grab that one.
Chaotic really quick.
Yeah.
Then my computer's probably gonna die after, so we have to leave.
Oh wow. Cloud9 just said that someone just purchased a sale from his Club Banger album whilst we've in the chat.
Hey, let's go!
That is super cool. That is super cool. Congratulations, man. That's really dope. See, it benefits coming to these shows, guys and girls, because you're going to learn a lot, and you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching.
All right. Right off the bat, this is I really like the aesthetic of this pro page, Chaotic. Got the picture of what I'm assuming is you in the studio.
That's cool. Super dope studio. I'd love to know if there was that. If that is their actual studio, because if that is, I might be hitting them up because that looks super dope.
Oh yeah, if that's is that your studio, or did you just or you rented that out for a little bit? We gotta know. Cool. So I like the colors on the track section on the player. Got a nice green, easy to see, easy on the eyes. It looks like you got a lot of different types of type beats, a lot of different artists. You got some Juice World, you got Roddy Ricch, Logic. I really like the images too. They're very bright.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
I want to listen to this Super Saiyan one because Dragon Ball Z, can't go wrong with Dragon Ball Z.
chaoticbeats.com.
A little bit so you can still hear me talking. Logic, Jack Harlow, and Busta Rhymes. I never thought I'd hear that combo, but
it's interesting. I could definitely hear the Busta Rhymes bit in there.
Yeah.
chaoticbeats.com.
All right, let's check out what else we got going on. Okay, there's an about section. There's one called Chaotic Beats. I'm curious what all these are. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right, we got the bio. Artist, songwriter, audio mix engineer from Richmond. Currently focusing on producing for national markets with the main goal of getting songs placed with various artists as well as film and TV. Background performer for over 10 years. Plays the trombone and Pro Tools certified. That's super cool. I'd love to hear that you play the trombone. I'm curious if we're going to see anything related to that in the service.
Yeah, that would be interesting to know.
I just want to look at the discography really quick to see if there's. All right, we got some placements. This is cool. Awesome. I love that. Always include the discography. Even if you don't think your placements are like that big or well known, people still have to see what you're up to. Yeah. It's also good for potential customers or potential buyers to sort of like visualize like what their finished tracks may look like with your beats.
Definitely, for sure.
Let's
check out the chaotic. Oh, okay. Let's go to service.
Let's go to this one first. Sorry, I'm just getting ahead of myself. Okay, cool. So it's just the tracks page. I like that though, giving it a unique name. It made me click on it. I wouldn't have clicked on it if it just said tracks.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Okay. No memberships. So make sure you just disable that until you create any. Not a but it just makes your page look a little incomplete if you have an empty page like that.
Yeah.
Let's go to services. Okay, cool. Merchandise. Okay, I'm a little interested to see merchandise. Okay, so this is one way you could do it, but you could also connect your Printful account and just create merchandise that way. Probably what happened is that you probably had this created before. So that's an interesting way to offer merchandise as well if you already have merchandise made without Printful.
Yeah.
To sell it. So that's cool. I'm not going to hate on that. Custom beats. So that's good that you had your about section where you sort of talk about your experience.
Yeah.
Just because people won't really want to get a custom beat for somebody they don't know anything about.
Exactly.
So if you're offering a custom beat service, like we said, make sure you're offering as much info about yourself as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. It's super important that you provide as much information.
Right. 1 second. Let me go to blog. Do we got anything in blog? Cool.
No.
Yeah, like we said before, just make sure you disable the sections that don't have anything in it. Besides that, you got all your social links in here too. You got everything. You got Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, TikTok, Twitch, and you have a link. BeatStars.
That's cool.
Everybody get on TikTok. I know some people are still like hating on it or trying to stay away from it. I was hating on it at least a little bit at first. I didn't really understand what it was about, but I think it's essential for any artist in the market.
I think it's actually really cool. You have to be kind of like most platforms. You have to figure it out and figure out what kind of processes and systems going to work for you. Like what kind of things you're going to post that's going to grab you some attention. But yeah, it just takes like any kind of social media platform. It takes a bit of while to build up some engagement, but it's definitely cool. And there's a lot of really cool ideas and things that you can do. And actually, BeatStars is posting regularly on there as well now, I believe. So, make sure you go and follow us on TikTok and watch all the things that we're coming out with. I think is it Kamani? I could never pronounce her name properly, but she does like hooks and stuff with some of the BeatStars members' beats, which is kind of really cool. So check that out as well. It's kind of cool.
Kyla Amani. I wasn't sure.
Kyla Amani, yeah, that's it. I always say it wrong. Kyla Amani, yeah, I always say it wrong. Excuse me for getting that wrong there, but yeah. But no, I really, again, these pro page submissions today have been super, super cool. Someone mentioned in the chat that this one was minty. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, minty because the green. I like it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know if you've got anything else to add.
I mean, that's about it. Thank you, everybody, for submitting. This was my favorite episode of BeatStars Academy yet.
Should we just remind them about next week? So the video.
Yeah, so we're going to be posting in the next couple of days a little ask on probably on our Instagram stories. I'm not exactly sure yet, but on our social media, we're going to be asking people to submit video questions. So we want you all to record yourselves asking a question. Ask us about anything related to BeatStars in a video form. And we will play your question live on the show, give you a shout out. Hopefully you'll be watching, and then we'll answer your question live.
Yeah, that's super cool. I'm really looking forward to that one. Make sure you challenge us with the questions as well. Not too hard, but you know, challenge us. You know?
Upload.
Yeah,
that there's tutorials. Ask us something interesting.
Yeah. Right, cool guys. Thank you very much for joining today's show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you definitely check in for next week. The pro page submission will still be open, so we will still be reviewing pro pages. I'm not sure if we'll do that next week. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so we're potentially going to do another one of these shows. We might think about maybe doing once a month, maybe something like that, I think, because this went really well. So yeah, thank you everyone for submitting. Keep submitting.
Keep submitting. We're still reviewing every week for half the show.
Keep submitting. And yeah, hopefully you guys and girls have a great week. Cool. Peace, everyone.
All right. Later.